Gosh. Gosh.
Oh my goodness, hello everybody. Good evening, Mandy and Jay to the DN, Layla and Dark Rubber Ducky, good evening, Just Me and Lynn and Little Moon and Oceana, good evening, Stephen, Zooflute, Cheesecake, hello Broccoli, hello everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are on this beautiful planet. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another ad hoc live stream. Lovely to see you all. Happy Thursday, how have you been? Laurie, hello, Enes, hello, Marceline, a pleasure as always. Carla, Tori, hi everyone, how's it going? So, don't know. Linda, I'm very innocent, what are you talking about? Thank you all so much for being here on this very, very chilly Thursday night. I don't know why I'm wearing such a thin hoodie, it's quite thin, but it's nice. Thank you so much for being here. Today we're going to be reacting to the one, the only, the inconceivable and incomparable, sure, Miss Foodie Beauty, Miss Chantal Murray, and her latest live stream entitled, Do You Want Karma Hot or Cold? Goodie. There is... So this streamed like 10 hours ago, in the middle of my day. Chantal also put out an Indo-Chinese food mukbang where she spoke about the Titan submergible. Look, if you haven't watched it, save yourself so much stress. It's a stressful situation, but imagine hearing about that. Imagine hearing about that from Foodie. Just a reminder. Like I said one time reacting to Ambi not long ago. Take 5 minutes in the morning, scroll through Twitter, open a news app, figure out what's going on in the world. Like, do not get your news from Foodie. Oh boy. Yeah, so she spoke on that incident terribly, and I just don't recommend. So, also fun news. So I received a lovely Christmas gift, which, yep, tracks to be about 7 months ago. And I was a little intimidated with setting it up. And today I was like, no, it's staring me right in the face. I'm going to get this set up because it deserves to be set up. I enjoy the shenanigans and I want the things. So now, instead of you having to put up with me trying to find a sound clip, if I'm prepared enough, I can just play it like this one here.
Gosh.
It's good. The reason why I've decided to start playing that one is because if you haven't seen this stream from today, Snoopy features in it a little bit, and boy howdy am I sick of his yuck laugh. I'd prefer to listen to Goofy, personally. So, hey Sam, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. So yeah, that's what's going on there. So, how are you guys? What's going on? Hi, by the way, to everyone. My name's Zach. Lovely to meet you if you're new, and thank you very much for returning. If you are coming back, I'm not a mental or physical healthcare professional, just a guy who lost some weight, talks about things on the internet, and watches way too much Foodie Beauty. Also not here to bully, shame, hate, harass, or humiliate. Literally here to talk about the produced and monetized, there we go. Yes, that's the word. Content that we see here on this platform, because it's all about what choices. Choices about what we say, choices about what we put on the internet. Choices. RC, lovely to see you. Thank you so much for being here for 8 months. RC says, hello, Poppy. Love the soundboard. Thank you so much. It was a very thoughtful gift, and I had been a terrible gift receiver in not actually having it set up. But I've only got 5 classics on here, but I feel like we'll need to expand. You can do stuff with like voices and stuff too, which maybe I'll play around with, but for now it's just sounds. So I've got Goofy. I've obviously got Kazoom, so that if I need to step away, I can just at least keep people entertained. I've got the classic elevator music, which we haven't used in such a long time because we haven't been left in the Kia. Man, I wonder what's happening with the Kia. I've got one called Clown. We all know what that sound is. And then there's a sad piano sound as well, so it's excellent. I'm well prepared. Duck Rubber Ducky, that's a mood. Was he proud of it? Change for the better. It's literally a program that you install and you kind of just drag and drop situation. It's not super in depth at all. It's very easy. There's ways and means to do it in ORS/Streamlabs. If you're a streamer, you can definitely set it up to be like a keyboard stroke and stuff. And I still have those keyboard strokes on here. I think one of these one of those was something. Nope, that's a different thing. No, that's a wrong thing. This one? Maybe that one. I don't know. I'm gonna stop pressing those buttons. Sorry. So, secret Twitter account. It's lovely to see you today. How are you holding up? Is everything okay over there? Good to see you. Also, Anas, thank you so much for your generosity. I appreciate it. And thank you for your gifted memberships. Welcome and welcome back to Tabby Broccoli, Dove Kitty, Raina, Mandy, Left Early, Stephen, Michael, Just Me, and Nat. I think that's everybody. Hello, welcome or welcome back. Please make sure you thank the fabulous and very, very generous NS for their gifted membership. Thanks, mate. All right, we got like 2 hours worth of content, so we may as well get into it. I know there's community tab posts of her spruiking goofy Snoopies. Gnoopy? Is that the word? No, Snoopy. Snoopy's the name. Goopy. Snoopy. She was spruiking Snoopy's gameplay channel and he got a bit confused about which GTA he was playing. Whatever. We're going to start watching. How's that sound? It's good to hear. Secret Twitter account. I'm glad. Chat, by the way, if you are a member, you will have access to our fun emojis, which include the righteous pinky. Just a heads up, it will be used quite heavily in this live stream. If you haven't seen the stream yet, I mean, you're in for I honestly think it's got the elements of a classic rager. It's just missing like breakfast and or dinner. So that's fun. So we're gonna start watching it now. And for those of you who aren't members, feel free to just yell pinky in the chat if you feel like it. Okay, great. Let's get started. This is everyone say hi to Chantel. Hi, Chantel. Also, thank you, Mick. Thank you for the reminder. Chat, if you're hanging out with us today, feel free to hit the like button if you'd like to. If you don't want to, totally understand. I was going to say something. Oh, I would be watching other content today as well. I know that Ambi had something up. It was really boring though. And normally I don't dedicate like I'm usually pretty good at balancing. Like, I'll watch something like terrible with Chantel and then watch someone like, mess around in the kitchen like we were doing the other day with Alex. That was really fun. I just don't have the time today, so I should shut up and like just watch. Yes, I should just watch. Let's go at 1.5 times speed.
Live chats.
Because that's always good.
and Blumpy. You guys are the only ones here right now.
Okay, we're in.
Sorry, but I have my relaxation shisha.
Also, chat, make sure you're doing something productive with your time while you're listening in on this. I don't care if you're cutting your toenails, putting on a face mask, washing your dishes, taking a walk. Just make sure you're doing something for you. Take care of you. Don't consume this content and let it negatively affect your everything. Different reality. Adele, thank you for being here for 25 months. Adele says, sadly moving today. Oh, glad to have you with me. Oh, I hope that's not too sad, Adele. I'd like to see it as exciting, but I don't know the situation. So, yes, we are 100% here with you. You just at me if you need anything. Best of luck. Thank you for being here.
Julia.
That's a positive one.
Julia.
Hello, sweetie.
Oh, Snoopy's in
Yeah.
it. Gotta get my button ready.
Did you get notified? Oh, hello. There we go. Lulu, hi, Beezer.
I see you,
Leon,
Dark
Mima.
Robert Ducky.
Hi,
Wow.
Carla. Joey, Beezer, basic. Rescue the submarine. I would if I could.
Louisa,
Hi,
good to see you.
everybody.
Just drop the topic, please. I am so disinterested in everything you have to say about the submersible.
Rosie,
I
Britain, the Sun, Gamer, Gemini,
do
Beezer.
not.
Hi, Tracy.
do not want.
Queen, Beans, Beezer.
Hello, Bezos. How are you doing, guys?
Hill.
Hi, baby.
Hill. Gosh.
Big Toe, Megasaurus.
That's never gonna get old. It'll get really old really quickly, but holy shit, that's fun. Have a button.
Hey, Island, Queen.
Oh no, people are gonna get so mad at me. It's seamless. It's like it's the same person.
If some of your messages might get held for review because, like...
By the way, you want the queen.
Man. Oh, if only I had more time. I think I can set up the Steam Deck to have like a voice modularizer, and maybe I could replicate Goofy's voice and just hit the button and then I can talk. Game changer.
Thanks, babe. Candace, Carolina, Lisa. What would I do if I was in the South? King Beezer, yeah.
Carolina, thank you.
So I decided that I'm probably gonna just stick with open chats.
See, Amy, right? He's a ringer for Goofy.
It's not that I obviously don't love my Beezers. You can still be Beezers if you want to join my community. I will be uploading a lot more emojis, like maybe Tree Lady and different like funny emojis. I have
Yes,
some now,
Steven.
so and
Yes.
of course, you know, hi Libra.
Okay, so hot news from Foodie's live stream. She's dropped the budget Beezons.
Yeehaw, hello.
Hey
Oh,
Joel.
wait, I can't overuse that button. I can't. Maybe I should put it on a timer.
For you with all the hearts all the time. You want my karma moist? You want your karma moist and room temperature? That would be the worst karma ever. Hi Ava.
Steffi, probably.
My teeth. Oh, I have wicked heartburn from the Chinese food. Never again. I'm never ordering Chinese food.
Hey, Frostbite,
Every
good
time,
to
no
see
matter
you.
which country I'm in, when I eat Chinese, it's really, 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 you know. What do I have popularity? I don't know.
Infamy is different to popularity. Just gonna note that.
Hi, whoever said hi. Megan, I'm gonna try to keep up because, you know.
Also, I thought she was quitting Shisha. I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm just...
My channel's dead. It's funny because so would hers be Molly if she wasn't talking about me. So yeah, go
Just again, if you haven't seen or heard anything about this live stream today, Foodie's got a lot to say about FFG. What a shocking surprise.
back. Dummy. Hi, JP. Play Karma. So, I want to get some
Does she
moderation.
have many people in her chats? Certainly not the peak number that she used to pull in her more popular era. No.
I think. Maybe I can have some moderators again. That would be nice. So,
Jules, I couldn't. Like, I don't know. The thing is, we've spoken about that quite a lot, right? Like, I don't know... Oh, I wish Elle were here, actually. I don't know how many, like, original hangers-on there are. Like, there might be a couple, but there's no one as memorable as there once was, I guess.
Hi.
A lot of these people seem relatively new.
baby. She fell off long ago. Well, hey, little nitty. Missing the lashes. Go sit on it and rotate, Molly. Goodbye.
Okay, Molly was really upsetting her today. Shout out to you, Molly.
Why can't I weigh in?
Sarah.
I have weighed in, literally in videos. Hi, Golden Girl. Hey, Kay Bella. I know I should have. I'm trying to decide if I want mods. I know, like, I don't want Salah to be overwhelmed, but I'll talk to him about it first, and then maybe I'm thinking about it. Hi, Stan.
Gosh.
Puggy, she's the.
I have 15 buttons. I could just fill them all up with goofy catchphrases. Oh my god!
Animal abuser. Where's BBJ?
This is what we call transformative content over here. Thank you.
She's the animal abuser. Trust me, and she's going to get her karma for starting that bullshit.
Hey, Brandon.
So it looks like I have to make a trip. It looks like I'm gonna have to make it.
Well, because of Snoopy's yucking, today it dawned on me that it's a more annoying goofy laugh, and I just decided, you know what? Why not have some fun today? Mimsy, thank you so much for being here for 3 months. Mimsy says the goofy voice is perfect. It is perfect. Thank you. Thank you for the support, mate.
Trip and deal with all this stuff, and I'm happy that I have Amy's legal information and address, because I don't know how, like, people like message me and were like,
exactly, believe it. How can you tell the difference? Oh my god, Lottie, hi.
you know that they won't be able to get away with that if you report that, right? Because
I finally set up the Steam Deck. Steam Deck? No, that's this thing. No, Streamlabs. The Stream Deck. I finally set it up. And now we have a little goofy button every time that Snoopy decides to either get on camera or yuck away in the background. It's not going to get old at all.
it's like what she literally did was theft. So just because, let me get this through your thick 5 layers of chins, okay? Just because I rehome my pet doesn't mean that anyone can just take the pet. Like, that's not how it works. When I rehomed my pet, it was going to a certain person. Of course, I'm going to care about the well-being of a pet I had for 19 years.
Do you know what the funny thing is? Remembering the way that it all went down, she didn't even hand off the cat to the person she thought she was talking to. She handed the cat off to some dude, right? I kind of feel like, before we get too far into this 2-hour legal consultation, I kind of feel like you shot yourself in the foot there by not actually giving it to the Amy Flowers person you thought you were. You gave it to some dude. So, there's already issues.
So, yeah, I don't think so. Megasaurus, a very important beeson.
Not at all, Lottie.
Well, you said bees. Yeah, I got rid of the budget beeson because I don't want to be budget beeson. So, but yeah, that's okay. I think if you paid for it, you will be I didn't give them away. It doesn't just mean because I had to move to another country. I care.
Carla, you're right. Pete's also did do the handoff because Chantal couldn't be bothered to take the stairs to say goodbye to her cat. Yes.
Carefully rehomed my pets. I showed all the messages of where the cat was supposedly going to. Somebody who lied and completely fabricated their life for spiteful purposes. So no, FFG didn't save the cat because the reason for her taking the cat was only to spite me and try to cause me pain, and I can prove that. Because now saying I don't want to.
Man, her chat. If you're limber and warmed up enough, feel free to try to keep track of Chantel's mental gymnastics today. Feel free. Annie with the note, lovely to see you today, mate. Good morning. I hope you have a big cup of coffee, and thank you so much for your support. Annie says, I'm so tired. I had to pull an all-nighter. Oh no! And still have the document prepared all day. I can't listen to her word salad claim to have a legal case. You don't, Chantal. Leave the courts alone. We're tired. That's fair, Annie. I'm really sorry that you're tired, but I hope you have a big cup of coffee. And maybe a nap if you can fit it in. But if not, that's okay. Thank you for the support. And feel free to just at me. But I hope you're doing well. And Julia the cat, thank you for the super chat. Julia's asking to be saved. Poor Julia. Chantal's going to go on and on about BBJ has the cat and she's smoking in the room and blah, 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 blah. It's like, just the logic that Chantal uses is so confusing. And I think that's half of the journey that's part of the fun, right? It's like a roller coaster. You don't actually know, but blindfolded because you don't know what's coming up or where it's going to go. You just have to kind of hang on and try to follow it. It's so weird because she was getting high as butts smoking in her apartment in Canada with the cats there. Remember that one time she got called out on it and decided to spark up, like, out on the balcony? Literally one time in the 2 and a bit years that she lived there. Luxury villa, I almost forgot the name, saw a lot of smoke on the inside. And she's also smoking shisha here in front of Julia. So, there you go.
She'll BBJ when it's convenient for her because she knows she has the cat and she's a fucking liar. So no, she used the content.
Bun, thank you for the super chat. Bun says, bro, I don't think Olympic gymnastics can follow this. Nope, not at all. You'd have to be real limber.
She used the cat for content many, many, many times. I'm sorry. There's videos on my community tab. Go watch them. Actually, I think I'll react to them soon.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
Chantal reaction this weekend? What a treat.
Exactly, Gemini.
Have
I
fun.
didn't. No. Let me clear that up. I didn't give them to the first person who asked. Okay. No. That's not
And there's Julia in the background while Chantel's sucking down a shisha.
how it worked. I had many messages
Oh, playing with the curtain.
that Courtney, neat lady. There was a lot of people who messaged me about it. Okay. And I was like, no. I'm not just giving the cat to anybody. I've had this cat for 19 years. So.
But you did. You didn't vet. You spoke to someone on Instagram. You didn't even meet this person. When it all happened, we were like, oh, did you want to maybe like go to their home and meet them, or like meet somewhere public to do the handover? Or no, none of that happened. And it wasn't even Amy Flowers who came and picked it up. Did you see how confusing this is?
Yeah. It's not better. How do you know it's better than killing BBJ? How do you know where she is? Tell me that. You have no idea. You have no idea who she's with. So how do you know she's being taken care of if you don't know who she's with? You make no sense. Just like suspend your hate for me for 5 minutes and it makes no sense. If you care about BBJ, then yeah. And Lay, I can talk about it as much as I want.
See, and this is why when I said the other day, like, you just gotta take a big step back, right? Like I was saying, when was it? Tuesday? Must have been Tuesday. I hope that the cat's doing well wherever they are with whatever's happening. If the cats come back to the internet, that's a thing that happens. I just hope that they are out living their best life and Chantel stops talking about them, but she never will.
It's my freaking life. But don't worry, it will be dealt with. Like everything, she's done so many criminal things that I could get her on, and I don't need to pay for an expensive lawyer. No, I don't. I just need to go to the courthouse and serve her ass for many different things. And trust and believe, I'm already booking that trip we're taking together will be the month after.
I'm going to have to look. Okay, so Chantel's going back to Canada to file legal charges against FFG. Great. Chantel, could we go back to what we were doing with the STI clinic and, like, could you just stream the whole thing? Just put us in your purse. It's fine. We'll just listen to it. It's not a problem. It will be dealt with. It's so silly.
I'm going to Canada to deal with this bitch once and for all. Trust and believe.
Trust and believe!
Okay? It's done.
It's beyond belief. Oh, Alyssa Edwards Dance Company.
I'm not going to talk details of the case with everybody.
What case? What case? Didn't Chantel threaten to take everybody to court at one point? Yes. That's why I bought a judge's outfit, because I thought we were going to legal bees.
Once it gets rolling, of course not. If she does, that will just look bad on her, and that's it. Her and that Amy weirdo. No, Miriam, it's
The ass serving court.
not the same as cigarettes at all. There's like now, look, there's like 3 vents blowing cold air and filtering the air, okay? There's like
I don't think that's how that works, but sure.
no smoke residue from shisha at all. It's vapor. And it's pure tobacco with flavor. No arsenic, nothing like that.
You do realize that doesn't make... You have suffered 2 pulmonary embolisms and you take a steroid inhaler for asthma. I don't, like... I don't care. I don't care that it's not a pre-roll. I don't care if it was rolling tobacco. Oh, it's super pure and clean, you guys, because there's no combustion. Do you think she even knows that that's the argument? No, it's vapor. It's not combustion, so therefore it irritates my lungs less. Sure, but again, you suffered 2 pulmonary embolisms. Maybe be nicer to your lungs. No? Okay, great. Just whatever. She should take up chewing tobacco or something.
light up a Marlboro or a Du Maurier and smoke shisha. You'll see the difference. We'll see if there will be a case or not. We'll see. Number 1, she literally... Hi, Tracy! Ready, set, rebees! She literally...
Has a note. Also lovely to see you today. Has, I hope you're well. Has a note saying any and all things bad for our health is actually haram. Yeah, I think she just said it, or she says it a little bit later. She just says it's frowned upon.
Really?
Like it is in Christianity. That phrase stuck with me.
Okay. So, a lot of
Like, okay.
people offered to take BBJ, all right? So many people offered to take BBJ. She's a real animal abuser. Yeah, what happened to her dogs? So it's better than BBJ being dead. Do you know how sick that cat is? Do you know what she's enduring right now? She's with somebody who doesn't even like cats.
Chateau needs to drop this point. She really needs to drop this point. Because I was thinking about it the other day when she was talking about, when we were talking about BBJ going to the vet to get their nails clipped like the year before with Kiwi's buddy. When that happened. And I was thinking, you know, if BBJ's quality of life or health had been so poor when they got the nails clipped that time, and when the vet said, hey, you really need to do some blood work and blood tests and bring BBJ back in like 6 to 8 weeks. When that conversation was had, I'm assuming that the vet would have had some kind of conversation in regards to the age of the cat and like how things were going. It's weird. It's just weird. Dimples, hello, thank you so much for the super chat. Dimples says, hello, Poppy and chat. How are we all doing today and tonight? I'm doing really well, Dimples. Thank you for the super chat. I hope you're doing well. Chat, how are you guys? Let Dimples know. Thanks for the support, mate. I'm good.
Is with somebody who probably takes a picture of her in a Gucci collar, hides her in a closet. You don't give a shit. Thank you, K-Bella. Shit about that cat. You don't. You're all evil. You don't care.
Do you think she's... do you know what's funny? Do you think she's trying to make hand puppets on the other side of the camera? Maybe. With all of this motion.
Oh,
Still, there's morons, they still believe that
Yeah.
if Gun saved
Yeah.
BJ,
Yeah. Her line right there.
no, wait,
Gosh.
she stole her for money, okay?
yeah, exactly. She has,
Go ahead, let's
she said the cat's with her sister.
Don't make me do it again.
All right, lie number one. Her sister-in-law is apparently Amy Flowers. It's been proven that Amy Flowers lives in California. Her address is doxed on the community tab, which is apparently public information. So, yeah.
Right.
Well,
Chantal, I wish you would, though. Like, I wish you would. I wish you'd be like a ninja and just do everything behind the scenes and in secret and then all of a sudden surprise instead of all of this talk and no action. Because this is always what it is.
Let me just block some losers. Hello, Haley.
I want Chantal to go radio silent for 2 days. The next live stream, she's suddenly in Canada outside of the courthouse with her papers. And we get put in the purse and get taken on an adventure. Oh, how fun. Jules, thank you for the super chat. Jules says, how is she still in Kuwait? I thought her visa expired. It did, but listening to the Fabulous Milk Tea, she can apply for a 1 month extension of her 3-month visa. So she's currently in her 4th month, which is set to end at the end of June, I believe. So we were all kind of counting down for the end of May for Chantal to leave. She may still have. She was kind of radio silent for a couple of days, so she quite easily could have just drove into another country and gotten the tourist visa reprocessed and come back in. Or she could have gone the alternative route, which is applying for an additional month on that tourist visa. So it wouldn't surprise me if they're back in Canada by the end of the month. Ooh, I can't wait.
No, it's not just about the damn cat. It's about her trying to fuck with my life in many, many ways. And I have so much proof of this. Her channel, like I said, is proof enough. Don't worry about it. She's gonna get it. And so is Amy. So I hope you're happy that you were complicit in a scheme to literally steal a cat. I love it. I hope you saved every super chat you ever made, B, because you're gonna be getting it back.
This is giving the same energy of the stream she did after the cat was taken. Not like Liam Neeson taken, but just like picked up. Same energy. Similar energy.
Oh, yes, you will. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry about my marriage, Minnie. Why do I have to prove anything to you? Who the hell are you?
Sorry, Amy.
So, hi, Carmina. FFG's live stream about her dog passing ripped my heart out, and now with her acquiring under false pretenses of BBJ, it's too much emotional. She's actually deflecting right now by turning it on me again. She didn't even address at all. She's not addressing. Where did you go for a few days when you were caught in your lies? Seriously. Like, give me a break.
Oh, it's all getting so meta. It is. I stand by what I said the other day. Castles. Building castles.
Yeah, I had those cats for 19 years.
But the problem is that, the Chantal verse has just gotten so meta with Chantal's engagement with everybody else that, or specifically FFG, I guess, that FFG and Chantal both exist in the same reality, where Chantal is trying to use the same logic that many people apply to her to FFG. So you see how that's confusing? Me sitting here being like, well, Chantal disappeared from the internet for 2 days, so she might have just, jumped over into a different country because that was a talking point the Milk Tea made, right? And then Chantal to say, well, who knows what happened if FFG went missing for 2 days? It's like, I can see the application of the logic, but boy howdy, I'm glad I'm not anywhere near your reality and just watching this all through a screen. Thank you so much. Messy. Barbecue Chicken, hello, thank you for being here for 11 months. Barbecue says, saying hi because it's been a long time. Love you probably. Love right back, mate. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for dropping by. And lovely to see you. Happy Thursday.
Did they look abused? I'm sorry. Her dish was messy once. Her nails were overgrown. And yeah, all those other ailments, all of them, even her nails
Can
going
you switch the castle for a clock tower?
too fast. She's
No, I told you guys I was building a castle.
old and sick. She's near death. So actually the humane thing to do when she has chronic kidney disease, you heard her meowing in the background. She sounds like she's in pain. She had severe arthritis. I can get my vet records too. And I will be getting those records.
So what you're saying is you could get your VAT records for symptoms and diagnoses that were untreated, such as arthritis. Why would that's mind-blowing to me. How could you know that your animal has arthritis and literally do nothing about it? That's fucked.
For core.
Like, as a human, we're able to at least take medication, stretch, do things, but animals don't have that luxury. They, again, rely on the caretaker. That one. World Traveller, hello, thank you so much for the super chat. World says, the desperation for money is evident. Do you think so? Why are the cats being brought up now? Or why are they being brought up? Meow. Why go live now over something that happened months ago? Money grab? Possibly. She said that she had started up a Twitter account, so maybe she's getting big mad over the hashtags, so that might be a thing. I don't I also know that there's a lot of discourse surrounding who has BBJ, because there's a clip with a cat allegedly meowing in the background from one of FFG's streams. So, like, and that's what I mean about, like, the meta commentary of it all, right? I'm just very glad that I'm not in Chantal's reality, because you step too close to the sun, you know?
Of the, we ordered something to drink. I ordered a dessert.
But see, also, Foodie will never pass up an opportunity to try to showcase herself as a victim and weaponize an audience against another person. And that's exactly what she's trying to do.
Of when animal control. Just wait. No, she didn't, Kels Bells. At all. Didn't say abused at all. There's no abuse on that paper at all. It says that she was rescued from a neglectful situation, which FFG...
Would it take much for a vet to say it's a neglectful situation if the cat has nails growing into its pads? No, because that is neglect. Call a spade a spade.
No, when her 800 chins went into that vet and said herself, I just rescued this cat from an abusive situation and probably laid it on thick, the manipulation, like she does everyone else.
Yeah, how many
I'll
times?
find out. It'll be subpoenaed for court. Don't worry.
How many
Subpoenaed for court.
times she smoked in front of her 2 dogs? Rest in peace for her.
I love Snoopy. I love that you say that as Chantal is ripping water bongs here with Julia in the room. It's great.
Yeah, what happened to them?
But the zombies, they're brainless, you know?
They're all
They
brainless
follow
losers
me
like her.
without brain.
Next thing, she's gonna try and turn around and say shisha's good for cats. I can't wait.
She's stupid. She'll never win in court. She's stupid. She'll go in there with her smoky cackle.
I hope so, Has. I've got my outfit in the cupboard.
What is this?
Oh.
Yeah, it's warm. Ugh.
Oh, she's mad.
I need ice.
She's mad and smug. Mug? No, she's not mug. She'd never be mug.
So,
Smad. That's what she is. She's smad.
what was I gonna say? Many people offered to take BBJ. And because I didn't want to just give her to anybody, this person was persistent. Persistent, okay?
We saw the messages.
Persistent. Every day. I have the messages in my video.
She's smad.
Every day messaging me. Oh, I really want to take her. I would never say
Oh my god, Linda,
anything
hi.
online.
Smaug.
She's gonna have to prove that she has the cat. That's it. Someone's under court when you're under oath. Someone's gonna prove where the cat is. So we'll find out.
One big question I would have to ask is which police station are you going to? Because I kind of feel like you've been to a few now. It's like Pokemon, she's collecting them all. I would be very interested, because I don't think she's going to be able to just kick in the door to a courtroom and serve ass, as she had said. I think if she is going to file a criminal complaint against someone, I assume she's going to have the police force involved. And my big question would be, I'm sorry, ma'am, you're saying someone, like, stole your cat? How many months ago now? 8 months? Did you not want to bring that up before? I hope it's the same officers who had to get called for the CPAP rescue, because that'd be excellent. Frostbite, thank you so much for the super chat. Frostbite says Snoopy ad-libbing in the background. No, he's on script. He's on script. Thank you for the super chat.
FFG says she took care of the dogs. Did you ever see her take
That's
care?
what I mean, Lynn. Like, she's going to have to go and speak to someone about whether or not what is happening is criminal. And I hope it's the CPAP rescue police.
The dogs?
Hey,
Did
Bear.
you see the vet reports of why
Hey,
she
Bear.
put down Maggie? Did you see it? Did you see it? No. Do you see where the cat is now? No, you don't. I need ice. So...
Ooh.
Dumbasses, all of them. Home to my pet to is not the person who has her. That enough is theft by deception.
I finally set it up. I'm so happy. I haven't fully set it up yet. And oh god, there's so many choices. I could only choose 5 before the stream started. But it is funny.
and is prosecutable. So,
Okay, Chantel's a prosecutor now. She knows what's prosecutable. Do you think she can spell that? I don't think
I don't care.
could.
Hate me, throw tomatoes at me all you want. I will win in the end.
Chantel will win in the end. That's what she believes. This is the delusion and danger of Chantel Marie. She is out here fighting for her life against herself, but all she wants to do is win. She doesn't care about what's right. She doesn't care about what's good. It's not about morality. She just wants to win. And originally, that was having a larger audience and having people convinced that she was the victim and having sympathy and empathy and being, oh, woe is me. But now, winning... the goal of winning during Old Mate was being... I don't want to be on her team, but certainly... I'm just remembering to the times where she was, actively telling us terrible things that were happening with Old Mate, and yet still going back to him, but somehow still also convincing her audience that he was terrible because of the things that she was saying. And that's why a lot of us kind of question what the hell was going on, because it was a very confusing time. And now she's kind of applying that same method to FFG. She will be the winner when the audience is on her side. So that's fun.
If there was proof of actual animal abuse of Mimi, did she post? No. Is that the only proof she has, is that little vet posting? That's not what that means. That doesn't mean animal abuse. She's deflecting from the fact that she's called out on her lies. That's what she's deflecting about. Yeah, she wants me to go back to Canada.
Peter Griffin.
I'll be getting a peace bond too, don't worry. I'll be applying for that.
Hill.
Peter Griffin.
Hill.
I'll be applying for that the minute I go there. That's
It's really good.
why I'm going. Court only, business.
Also, chat, just a reminder, don't lie. Just don't lie. It's nice and easy. Just don't lie. Just don't lie. And if you are building a castle, show the castle.
Court business. Trust me, I've had enough. And I don't need an expensive lawyer.
Or if you're building the castle and talking about building the castle, show the castle. Just Me, hello. Thank you so much for being here for 2 months. I appreciate it. Just Me says, this is the best place to be. Thanks for being you. Thanks for being you, mate. Thanks for the support. And I'm glad you're hanging out with us. I mean, look, the large majority of this is chat being wonderful. So we're just here to have a laugh,
I don't need it. I can go for myself in small claims court. And a peace bond, I don't need a lawyer. I don't need a lawyer for that.
Island Dreamer, hello. Good to see you.
Exactly.
Pinky's up
Made
indeed.
up hearsay is not proof. Doesn't matter, my disgusting house. Whatever. My house got messy because I was depressed. So what? Those cats were fed. Those cats were taken care of.
No, they weren't. Those cats weren't taken to the vet. Those cats weren't vaccinated against feline leukemia virus that Timbit had. Fuck knows what happened to Timbit. That's actually heartbreaking. Yeah, no, those cats weren't... Giving your cat attention and affection and a semblance of nutrition, excellent, good. Those should be the baseline. But another thing that's counted in that baseline is proper veterinary care and actually giving a shit. Yeah. Jules, hello, welcome back to Pulpster. I see you. Hope you're having a great time.
Neglected.
Oh my god, Marissa, hi. Also, do we have to have a conversation about emojis?
So, and that will be proven when the trolls sent animal control to my house. Those records will prove that there was no neglect or abuse, because if there was, they would take those cats away. They would take them away. Plain and simple.
Well, you should pull the records and see how many times animal welfare were actually able to get into your house. Let's start there, Mary. Oceana, thank you so much for the super chat as well. Oceana says, the delusion is strong and the pinky is high. It's very much Chantel's vibe. Yeah, she should get that on a t-shirt. Thank you for the super chat.
Likely, yeah.
I explained the nails in the pads already.
Ah, interesting, Annie. Thank you for the note. Peace bonds are section 810 of the criminal code. They aren't an option unless there is a criminal matter in play. So she'd need to have a charge against FFG or something before a peace bond can even come into it. Interesting.
Sam's nails were fine the whole time I was in Kuwait. His nails were not overgrown. Why? Because he's not an elderly cat who doesn't groom himself anymore. And she wasn't...
Are you listening to yourself, Chantel? You keep doing these self-burns and they're terrible. Hey, Sky Fieri.
matted. That's bullshit. She wasn't matted when I had her. Nope. At all.
We could see BBJ did not. You didn't brush your cats, dude. She was a 19-year-old cat. She couldn't take care of herself. That's your job as a pet owner.
Even as Pete's, he brushed those cats.
Not, sorry, the cat can't take care of itself anymore. Time to consult a vet about putting her down. Fuck off.
Every day that I was gone. We video chatted every day to check on the cats. Those cats were in my videos for 5 years, and I will pull up my videos to show how well they were taken care of and the attention they were given. All right? What I'm going to show also is her channel since what? How many years has she been talking shit about me?
Thought crimes, maybe.
Defaming me,
I'll be interested to unpack that all, though. I just want to be in the purse, you know?
abusing me online. Yeah, that's going to go well in court. Again, against you. There's so much. Oh, don't worry. I have people helping me. Don't worry. I'm not taking your crap anymore.
Chantal has people helping her.
So,
who do we think it is?
anyway, I miss my family, and it'll be a really, really, really nice.
What is this? What is this demure?
It'll be a nice little trip for me. Hi, King Kong. No,
I think she might be trying to show off her ring. She didn't forget the ring this time.
the vet records will be in court. Don't worry. All of the cats' vet records will be pulled up. That's why I have to go there. I have so much to do. So, and I'm not telling people where I'm staying. I'm not stupid. I'm not staying with family. I'm going to be staying in a hotel, and I'm not going to tell you which city, and I'm not going to tell you which hotel.
Does anybody care? Who cares?
Butterfly girl? I don't think so. They live far. I won't be going. You guys always say she won't do this. I've done everything that you said not. Maybe not lose weight yet, but
That's true, Island Dreamer. It's a shame that Chicken Pickle doesn't have a recent video of all of the neglect that BBJ suffered, huh?
that will come. Don't worry. I'm actually signing up for that diet plan. The chicken.
Work, we're getting into diet boxes?
Get back to me tomorrow. Finally picked one. It's supposed to be like 3 meals and 2 snacks. Made out calories, but I'll get to that in another video.
Can't
Because we
wait.
had planned on traveling to a certain different place.
A certain different place. Why does it... You could just say where you're going. It doesn't, like, no one's gonna care. No one
But
cares.
in between that, I'm going to have to go to Canada. So I'm going to have to. I have no choice. I can't do this from here. And I need to go to the court and file some things. So that's what I have to do.
Is Snoopy going with you?
You can tell who's Beezers. Hi, A+.
Clout Goblins, thank you for being here for 11 months. Clout says, going to Canada for a cat case? Okay. I'd say it'll happen by the end of the month.
Who her stupid zombies are. They all come in here calling me names and making fun of my body when you're supporting someone who doesn't even have the fupa balls to show themselves at all on camera. And when they do
Not the football balls.
at Shannon's, smoking weed, by the way, at Shannon's and then driving back to Montreal around pets, but you have nothing to say about that, right? Hi, Rena Roo!
Hey, universe. Everybody, if you can avoid it, don't smoke around your pets. Don't smoke around your pets. But don't cry about your audience calling you on it if you are online, on camera, smoking with your pets in the background. Just don't smoke around pets. There you go.
All
Thank you for listening, universe.
hypocrites. I don't care what you say anymore. It's like hot air. Hi, little Teddy! The beep tea. Block anyone holding. I need to have some
100% J to the D.
Some
Yep.
babe, I need to get some moderators. I want to make some Beezers some moderators. Brainless zombies people. Hi, sweetie.
What blank meme? She moved her fingers. That's what happened.
I don't blow it in her face. Anyway,
Lily has a really good point. Also, don't smoke if you... Yeah, just don't smoke. It's not good.
say hi.
As an ex-smoker can confirm, not good.
Oh, pretty girl. Oh, pretty girl. Look at her little Persian nose. Hey, excuse me. Here. Here. She loves bags. Oh yeah, sure, movie gal. She got her anger under control. Do you see the video? What she's
Hey, 46, thanks so much for the super chat. 46 says, hi. Just a few observations. FFG is smart and resourceful, very thorough. Not everyone is a fan, but she absolutely said BBJ for the right reasons. I'm glad that BBJ is not with Chantal, and I'm glad that Chantal didn't have the opportunity to take BBJ to the vet, because in the long and short of it is, I think that BBJ hadn't been taken care of for a good 12 months correctly. We know that BBJ had really only had their nails clipped one time while Kiwi's mate had taken Chantal, right? And Chantal lied and said, oh, well, we clipped them and this and that, and all of that was lies. We watched Chantal for a good 12 months just get high as butts every night, and that was pretty much her life. Like, she lived her life online. She would stream for 4 or 5 hours a day. Like, that's all she did. So I'm glad that BBJ got out of that situation. 100%.
says in her videos about me. Are you delusional?
Yeah, Island Dreamer, it is weird that she's kind of, like, dropped the Sam conversation. I'm sure if someone asked her, she'd say, oh yeah, I'm still paying for, like, Sam to be boarded somewhere with a foster or something.
Moderator. Babe, can I make Tracy a moderator? And I think K-Bella, who else wants to? Little
Got high, ate, and cried about old mate. Yeah, pretty much, and neglected her cats.
Teddy. Material girl. Chantal, go and teach FFG she can't get away with stealing. Oh yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's illegal. Just because I rehomed my pets doesn't mean I don't care where they went to. I had her for 20 years. You think I don't care about her? Are you kidding?
Chantal, you didn't care about her for about a year. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes, that's what we all saw. That's what we watched. Yeah.
Gee, 15 months loyalty visa. Ready, set, rebies. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not going to address still talking to Sharkfish or whatever you want to call him. I don't even think about him and Dewey Brain anymore. Oh, she was carrying the bag in her mouth.
I wonder where Howie is, Steve.
Brittany, look. Good girl. Playing fetch. Go get it. It's really disgusting, actually, that people still want to implicate me with this loser. Okay? After I'm married, moved to another country, and after what you saw me go through with this loser. So if you still try to associate me with an abuser, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. London, very important bees. Mod me, queen. Ready, start bees. Baby, are you allowed to? Can you mod people?
One, I think she's asking Snoopy if he can mod people.
You can mod a couple beezers. Moon and stars, hi. Oh, sorry, movie gal. I didn't realize. Yeah, anger management's working real well.
Yeah, she was 100% secret to a cat. She was trying to get rid of. She's been trying to get rid of BBJ for a hot minute.
My biggest abaya. What does my body size have to do with this matter? You think that affects me? Because I still look pretty. And
oh God, someone told her she was pretty.
anyway.
I mean, we're all pretty in our own way.
No, I'm not going to talk to a lawyer unless I really need to. Maybe I'll have a consultation if I need to. But I don't think so.
Look, Foodie, I don't care how you go about it. I just want that to be streamed because I could use a laugh.
No, how about we free BBJ? You don't even know where she is. So when people say she's in a better place, at least she's not being neglected. Oh yeah, sure. How do you know? How do you know? How do you know? I'd like to know. She's lying. She has the
Yeah, the 90% of YouTube. God damn it.
cat, and we're gonna find out anyways because the person I gave it to is going to have to be accountable. They're gonna have to say if they have the cat or not, and if not, where's the cat? Because again, I rehomed her to somebody. That person doesn't have her. It was under false pretenses.
Oh, Xena, I'm so sorry. Yeah, it really does suck.
Her brother, actually, I remember asking a cop about it, and they're like, well, did they actually come to your house and steal the cat? Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
No, they didn't. You are literally on video. Not even you. Your housemate is literally... You are recording your housemate literally handing off BBJ to a guy who was not the same person you agreed to pick up BBJ in the first place. This is why this doesn't make any sense.
And I didn't follow through with it, but they did. Her brother, and she was hiding in a snowbank, actually came to my house. Not Amy Flowers, who I rehomed the cat to. Her brother.
I made four moderators, okay?
Oh, who?
It was Dream.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Don't worry, we'll talk about making more.
Oh, A+ has become a mod. What a surprise.
Other guys. Maybe I can make that a perk for my channel, like moderators.
Ew. Paying? Ew.
If you're a abuser for a long
I
time.
hate that.
So. Yes. No, it wasn't like that, Gucci girl. No, it didn't go down like that. Because they were like, did the person come and steal your cat? Yeah, they did. They literally did. Like, they literally did. And this time, I'm not going to take no for an answer. I'm not going to take it. They said it was more of a civil case. No, it's not. No, it's not. And I'm scared for the pet's well-being. So we're going to have to find out where the pet is. Because
She is talking herself into convincing herself that what happened was a criminal offense. Oh my goodness.
I know my cat's claw.
I don't even know, like, what happens. Like, I know that pet theft happens, which is terrible. But what happens in Canada if, like, someone takes a pet? Like, I'm assuming it possibly criminal, civil. I don't know. Do you think Chantal knows? Is this the face of someone who knows? Oh no, wait, let's find the face. Is this the face of someone who knows about the difference between civil and criminal charges? Great. Sorry, chat.
I have 19 years, okay? Like, I know her. That was her. It would have to be, she even lied about that. She put on her Twitter, I'm going home. Then she went live in the cat, so she was at home. She admitted it on Twitter.
Do you see what I mean about your reality getting too close to Chantal and flying too close to the sun? Like, this is the application of audience logic from Chantal is so meta, and it fills me with dread.
There's so much of her own. She's digging her own hole.
Dread.
Look at all your biggest fans that flock to your open chat for your attention. Mimi, just be careful. Hi,
I'm
Cricket.
sorry, one.
Sam was rehomed. I'm gonna do open chats from now on. I think I'll keep, like, obviously, like, a lot of people do open chats and still have subscribers, still have members. So if you want to support my channel, You'll be supporting us doing traveling and stuff like that, and just supporting the channel and supporting me as a creator. If you like,
I appreciate everybody's support who chooses to be members. You don't have to, but I appreciate it. You get access to the Discord and fun emojis. And yeah,
like my content, you know,
I appreciate it.
and you want to help out, and also
You could be a VIB and support Chantel and Snoopy traveling the world. Okie dokie.
well, I'll be sure to upload emojis that you guys can use, and also maybe I can do like a moderator thing, like you guys can be moderators, and of course if anybody I don't know abuses it, they'll just be unmodded. I don't know. Come here.
That's all for the gem, Sarah.
Bored. She's always playful. There's not like a moment she's not playful.
Yeah, you could probably spend time playing with your cat instead of smoking shisha in front of it.
So,
Be an option.
Right.
Just saying. No? Okay.
Documented cat neglect? No, where? Her video saying that she brought the cat in.
That's true, Carrot Butts. We do try to have fun with loser names here as well. Yes. 46, thank you for the super chat once again. 46 says, so infuriating, she truly believes that giving BBJ treats as food was a good idea. No, terrible idea, considering she was having issue with her teeth. I remember that stream watching BBJ try to, like, eat with the side of her teeth. That was really sad. As cat mom, there's so much more to care than just friggin' treats. Yeah, more to care than treats and attention. That's not saying that those things aren't good, right? Treats perhaps in moderation, attention to the extent that the animal desires it. But like, much like Chantal don't give a shit about her meat wagon, she didn't give a shit about the pets and the professional medical assistance that they might require or benefit from. Yeah, she don't care. Don't care. Mick, thank you so much for gifting 5 channel memberships, mate. That's very generous of you. Welcome back to Jen, Thought, Tina, Caitlin, and Dreamer. Hello, everybody. Please make sure you thank the very generous Mick the Cornball for their gifted subs. Thank you very much, Mick. I appreciate you, and that's very generous.
That she saved from neglect? That's not documented animal abuser. No, because I have documentation that I'm not an animal abuser from animal control, not just some random vet, and that vet will have to answer in court as well. So don't worry. Hi, Daisy Saturn.
Oh god, the vet's going to be in court now? Is the vet going to get subpoenaed?
Don't worry about it. It will all be sorted out. We'll find out where BBJ is.
I don't know what these words are.
Now, as you see, the cat has many, many health problems, all of which are because she's old.
Just because you have health problems that are linked to you being old doesn't mean you don't treat and manage them when you're the one responsible for them, Chantal. You are negligent to your cats. Sorry. You were negligent to the cats that you used to have.
I have vet records. Her teeth are bad. We've known her teeth are bad.
And you did nothing about it.
Vet told me it's probably not worth it at her age to put her through the stress of that.
So why did you put her through the stress of eating rock-hard crunchies every day? Why did you do that?
Just like it's not worth it putting her through the stress that FFG is putting her through right now. Using her as a pawn against me. Yeah, you're not going to get away with it.
Will Sam be subpoenaed? I hope so.
Guys, any zombies, moron, just kick him outside if he show hates here, okay?
Yeah.
Because we need to
Hill,
kill him.
hill, gosh.
Yeah.
I told you. It's never going to get old.
Okay, Bella can have a wrench too. Why are you okay with taking puffers?
Yep, Animal Control said the villa was too filthy for the cats to live in. Yep. And they left stickers to say that they couldn't get in multiple times.
I can't smell. I can't. Whatever. I'm not giving my cat away for a man, and it's not just a man. It's my husband. Like, I'm not allowed to be in love with somebody. Like, I'm doing what's best for them. So that's why I took the time to make sure that this person, if you look at the conversation between me and this liar, she really, really manipulated me to take this cat so that FFG and her brother could steal it. Don't worry about that. You think that's legal? You think that's morally okay to do?
Pete's handed the cat over to someone who was not Amy Flowers. So, no, this doesn't matter.
I don't think so.
I'm glad you enjoy it, Darcy.
I don't think so. Yes, she's fine for an elderly cat. Her health issues, what do you want me to do? Go to the vet and drag her to the vet and prolong her life?
Yeah, that's generally what you should do as an animal owner, is try to make sure your animal is living a long and healthy life for as long as possible. You fucking monster. What? Let me take that back. That's so fucking weird.
Yes, she's fine for an elderly cat. Her health issues, what do you want me to do? Go to the vet and drag her to the vet and prolong her life?
Yes. Chantal, when you get sick, because we all get sick, but when you get sick, it's a when, not an if. When you get sick, is your expectation that Snoopy is going to take you to the hospital? Because you certainly can't get yourself there in the state you're in at the moment. Oh, what do you expect? Me to be taken to the hospital and my life prolonged? How crazy is that? Yes, that's the expectation, Foodie. You nincompoop. Plum, hello mate. Thank you so much for being here for 17 months. Plum says Goofy is too good to be associated with Snoopy. It's the yucking. I can't unhear it.
When she's suffering, what can they do for arthritis? Give her tablets so she's a zombie all day?
That's not how that works. That's not how that works at all. There's lots you can do for arthritis. There's lots you can do for like kidney failure. There's lots you can do to change the diet so it's easier on the teeth. Like there's lots of stuff you can do to help your animals. Chat, give your fur babies a hug for me. Sorry. Yes, please. Thank you. Jesus. Baker, thank you so much for being here for 5 months. Baker says Snoopy is too good to be associated with Snoopy. That's true. I do kind of feel bad for Snoopy. Not her Snoopy. Illustrated Snoopy. Thank you for being here.
Like, really? Even that, there's no proof. There's no point in curing that. She had also chronic kidney disease. There's no cure for that. Like, of course she's going to have
Again, just because you can't cure a thing doesn't mean you can't manage it. Whoo boy, Chantal. Her history with medicine really does lay out her perspective of the idea of treatment. Unless it's a silver bullet and it's going to fix it immediately, she don't give a fuck.
urinary tract infections. That's a byproduct of chronic kidney disease, and I can prove that with a vet as well.
Great. Is the vet going to prove that you knew about the chronic kidney disease and did nothing about it? So you're literally just keeping your cat uncomfortable for the sake of keeping it uncomfortable? Wonder Woman, thank you for the super chat. Wonder says she's talking cash money stuff when she's getting older with chronic health issues. What's she done? I agree. I don't. And the thing is, I get Foodie and Ambi confused quite often with the age thing. I think it's the immaturity with Foodie as well. But Foodie's coming up on 40, right? Like, we already know that her meat wagon has had some, kerfuffles. But I would be very, very concerned with everything that's going on, especially with severe extreme non-alcoholic fatty liver disease and potentially high blood pressure, and getting this mad on the internet, like this. Just don't. Maggie, thank you for being here for 25 months as well. Maggie says, my baby has kidney issues fixed by diet. Simple. Oh, thanks, Maggie. Thank you for the support. And it's lovely to see that you're taking care of the little one. Yeah. Foodie don't care.
Plenty of other cats she could have rehomed in the past, so why didn't she? She only wanted BBJ for fame. That's it, as she don't like cats. Yeah, she's a weirdo. She's totally a stalker. So. Yeah. Julia! She makes weird noises. So, yeah, their health was taken care of. And I was taking her to the vet when I came back.
My God, Ambi, not now. Day 1, again, new diet plan, intermittent fasting and calorie count. Mary, I'm going to put a pin in that. I'll get to you on Sunday.
So,
I ain't got the time today.
What does my health have to do with this? That's not even the subject.
By the way, chat, I'll be here on Sunday at some point to cover other stuff. FYI.
Hi, baby.
Maybe Saturday night? Am I doing anything Saturday night? Maybe Saturday night, actually.
Girl.
Hey, work. We can do an Ambi Saturday night. How fun.
Hi, baby girl.
Sorry, for those of you who don't know, chat, I have Discord off to the side, and it alerts us when either Ambi or Foodie posts. That's what that was.
She is invested because that's her content. That's her content. She has nothing else. Nothing. I don't care how many viewers she has. Do you think I give a shit? She has nothing else but those viewers. She has nothing else but my hateful leftover audience. Good for her. Big deal. She's nothing without me. She has nothing. Nothing. No one cares. Exactly, Dream.
If I don't have you.
No one cares about her talking about some guy under the bridge. No one cares about what does she call them? The Dutterty dozen? She doesn't even say their name right. Like, she's such an idiot. I'm done with her shit, and I'm just going to be...
Can you be? That'd be lovely. I'd really enjoy if my primary source stopped getting so meta and just, like, acted a fool on the internet instead of doing this. Which is foolish, but, like, I'm here to cringe at shitty mukbangs and, like, peep my head around at some drama and, talk about diet and exercise and stuff, because this is all just getting... It's so tired.
You coming to Canada and taking care of it. And I will be keeping my location secret. An imaginary Brad Pitt, yeah, lumberjack. Okay. Oh, I will.
Very that duck rubber.
You didn't say I would go to Cuba. You didn't say that I would ever leave Swordfish.
Hey, Brandon.
You said that I would never come to Kuwait, never get married, that I would be left at the airport. All bullshit, and you're all mad. That's your problem. That's a you problem, not mine. Hello, Polo.
Chat, I would like to see the hands in the chat of people who are mad. I'm not mad. I'm just here to have a laugh. This is not... Oh no, Chantal ended up in Kuwait with a roommate. In like 45-degree temperatures. Sucking down shisha and crying about water fasting. Oh no, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Couldn't be less bothered. Exactly, Laura. Sorry, Lori.
First class Falcon. Anyway, so... Hi, J-Dot. Yeah, I had a meltdown when I went to Cuba, which people like to rub in my face. Obviously.
Stay mad, babies.
If you were in an abusive relationship, you would too. Yeah, if you found out the person you were giving money to and, like, supporting and doing everything for was cheating on you the whole time, yeah, and a piece of shit and abusive.
Hey, Chantal, we knew all of those things from, like, the first month, though. Like, that's what the weird thing was.
Piece of crap. You
Specifically talking about the old mate drama
would
there.
have a breakdown too. I'm sure you would. Combine liquor with that, yeah, you would have a breakdown too.
I'm very glad that I consider myself quite mature and responsible, that I would never put myself in any of the situations you put yourself in, Foodie. No.
Ethan, who knows? Maybe you are 500 pounds and on death's door. You don't have the balls to show yourself, so shut up.
Yeah, Ethan. Rip Ethan. Shout out to Ethan. I hope you're doing well, buddy.
All right, so.
Hey, Siobhan.
Go away, zombie. Hey, busy boy. You were abused, used, drunk, and severely depressed. People just can't let it go. Yeah, I'm sure if we dug in their past, it'd be a lot worse. I don't care.
I was just about to say, Annie, do you know what the best part about this is? Chantal using public services without paying taxes for like 4 years. How fun!
That was a hard arc to watch. It was a hard arc to live through. Yeah, it was. Mm-hmm. She has no life. All she has is her viewers. Like, that's all. That's it. She has to be a hateful piece of crap every day, make up lies, deflect, manipulate. Emily,
hello. Thank you for being here for a month. Emily says, you can have a breakdown and not be vile, Foodie. That's true. That's very well said. And Oceana, thank you again for the super chat, mate. Oceana says, my husband and I just celebrated our 19th wedding anniversary. Ooh. I'm not mad. I'm glad you're not mad, mate. Well, shout out to you. That's a good chunk of time. I hope you had a lovely time, and thank you for the super chat. I hope you guys are doing well.
Steal cats, go to fashion shows that aren't hers, because she's too damn ugly. Anything.
Not Foodie trying to flex on being a model again.
She has no life. She piggybacks off of...
Yeah, well, FFG wasn't invited to model at the fashion show like I was, because she's ugly. It's so stupid.
My leftovers in my life. That's all she has. That's it. She's doing she just has to, her content is hate and spite. That's it.
Oh boy.
She has a job.
Your model certificate.
Oh, how do you know? How do you know anything? She doesn't show any of herself. She's too much of a coward.
Oh dear.
Too much of a coward.
She is a damn fool. You're right.
Oh
my god, BB, hi. BB, by the way, don't let me forget, I've got lamb in the Instant Pot. It should be good. I'll let you know how it goes. It's got another, like, hour on it, I think. If I'd stop talking so much, I think. Art, hello, thank you for being here for 5 months, my friend. Art says, this is a bizarre story that we are watching, legitimately, and I hope everyone's getting a laugh out of it, because, like, you gotta find the joy in the nonsense. Because it's nonsense. It's just nonsense.
Soon. I'm going to Canada. Don't worry about it.
No, 2 hours, BB. I put the lamb shoulder in for 2 hours and 15 minutes. 2 hours 15 in the Instant Pot. I seared it for 10 minutes first. 2 hours 15, and then 15 minutes on a natural release. That's the plan. Maggie, thank you for the super chat again. Maggie says, someone who has had their share of mental breakdowns, I have never shouted bigotry or wished harm on others. That's just me. I'd imagine that's a lot of people, Maggie, to be fair. And I hope you're taking care of yourself, and thank you for the support once again. Yeah, no, Chantal is a documented terrible person, sober or otherwise. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to Canada to deal with this illegally. Once and for all.
Do it. Legal bees. I'm in. I'll get my judge's wig out.
What do you mean I don't talk about something else? I have, 2 videos about the situation? Okay.
I don't think Chantal only has 2 videos about the situation. Even now, after she's scrubbed, like, 1,500 videos off her channel, or however much it is. Sure, Chantal, you've only ever discussed this topic twice. Yes.
Bump it up, maybe 4 or 5? How many does she have about me? Go to her channel. Well, you are there probably now. Her entire channel.
What are you talking about? I never talk about FFG. Chantal, I would like to remind you of every single live stream ever. Full stop.
About me. So really, who's the obsessed one? Who's the obsessed one? I talk about many different topics. I just did a mukbang talking about a different topic today. So
Which was terrible. Don't watch it. I don't suggest watching it. It's terrible.
yeah, I don't only talk about this. So next. My back getting better? Sometimes it hurts.
Does it?
I don't know.
Are we going
Yeah,
to the
movie
gym?
stars.
Are
So
we
have
going
you
back
been?
to the gym? No, probably
Whatever, Bullseye.
not.
I don't give a shit. Yeah, I know, Dream. Who's taking care of Koi Cat? Her dad. Her cat dad. Hi, Coffee First. A steroid bees.
I really want Chantal to try to go back to Canada
He does Mimi a lot.
to file charges. That would be hilarious. I'm here for it.
Well, hater tater, because I'm literally taking a trip, which will cost me extra. You know, like I hadn't planned this, so it's an impromptu trip to go to Canada and deal with it legally. So
that's why she changed her membership tiers? Essentially, you're saying that if you're a VIB, you are sponsoring Chantal to fly back to Canada and file charges. I somehow feel like this is not YouTube's intended purpose for the memberships.
I don't think it's smart, obviously, to come online and say the actions or like what I file for, all this and that. I'm gonna keep that private. Obviously, that's a smart idea.
Sure,
but I have so much, like, I have a life to live. You know, like, never wanted to waste my time on this loser. Like, who wants to be in a long legal battle with somebody that they hate? Like I don't want to do it.
We will cut to a live stream today or tomorrow where she says, I've rethought about it and, I just need to not address the drama. I need to not think about it. We're done. We're never talking about this topic again. And give it 2 weeks, something will happen and she'll kick off again.
It's negative energy. I'm trying to better myself. I'm trying to move on. And it feels like every time I try to, like, better myself and move on, like, I just keep getting pulled down with crap. Like, leave me out of it. Megan. Yeah, no, this is not just about trolling.
It is, Deb.
This is about a lot more than that. This is not just trolling. This is going real life. This is going real life.
Thank you again for the super chat, mate. You can just tag me. It's okay. And he says, she'll be surprised to find out criminal matters take 18 to 36 months to complete and civil matters take even longer. And they are 2 different legal processes. I can't wait. I can't wait to see how this turns out. Maybe Chantal will end up moving back to Canada and Snoopy will go along with her, all under the argument of, I had to do it so that justice could be served. Thank you for the super chat.
And actual criminal activity like that she's doing. This is like activity that...
Oh, Cuddle Cats, thank you for the super chat. Lovely to see you today. Cuddle Cat says, I'm doing FFG's Spy It, but backwards as I have anorexia and I have gained 2 pounds. Go me. Go you, mate! Taking care of yourself. That's excellent to hear. I hope hope everything's okay. I hope you're feeling good. Thank you for taking control of your health and yourself. That phrase hasn't left my lips in a while. And thank you so much for the super chat. That's excellent to hear, mate. Good for you. Be nice to yourself.
I can get her legally for, and I will. So, yeah. Who cares about Sarah Jane? Who gives a crap about that watery-voiced loser? Is she supposed to be a better person because she's losing weight? Oh, I bet you she's losing weight just to spite, just again. Like, I don't care. All these people should be doing it for themselves, not to make me mad and jealous. Because no matter how thin you get, I'll never be jealous of you. Are you kidding? Basic. Seriously. Anyway.
Once again, just a reminder to everyone, different reality, take a big step back, take a walk in nature if you need to. No. And look after your meat wagons, take care of yourself, be responsible for yourself. You're your best motivator. But also, I have often said watching Chantal is excellent motivation to learn what type of human not to be, for so many reasons.
No, there's no debate, Charles. There's no debating. I want nothing to do with this person, ever. I'm going to do legally what's in my right, and hey, if nothing can be done about it, oh well, at least I tried, right? I'm not saying definitively that anything will be done, but I think that I have fair enough grounds that this person's been harassing me for so long, like putting pictures of my mother's house as her thumbnails, coming to stalk me in real life, coming to shows to be nasty and with malicious intent so she can bully me, and then now stealing the cat, sending her brother inside my fucking house when I thought it was my cat, who I cared for 20 years, was going to someone else, and now we have no idea where she is. Where's BBJ? If it's so easy, if you guys actually gave a crap about the cat, demand to see her. Because it's okay whenever she orders catios and things for the cat to bring her up, but whenever she has to prove the cat's okay, it's a big deal. No. Deflection. Chantel's an animal abuser.
Look, here's my hot take on all of this. Chantal neglected her animals. Full stop. Where the cats are and how they're being treated and taken care of now, I hope that that's all well and good. But from the moment Chantal offloaded those animals, I was truly hoping that they went and lived their best life and they would stop being a talking point and focus on Chantal. Or from Chantal, right? I hoped that they would stop being side characters. I hoped that they would, like, retire from the season and just go out and live their best life. Unfortunately, that hasn't happened. And now we're here.
User. Really? Okay. We'll see about that. Disgusting people.
It is Sarah, yes.
No, it's not proving the cat's okay. You haven't seen her. You don't even know where she is. Like, no.
Where's Howie? Send out Howie. Where's Howie? We need to see Howie. Like, and that's kind of, again, that argument that I was trying to make before. When it gets so meta, it's so frustrating. I hope the cats are being taken care of and that's it. But they're not on the primary source anymore. But by God, she is trying to drag them kicking and screaming back into the spotlight. And I hate that.
You rehome your pet. You care about your pet. It should be in your right that the person it's going to. That's theft by deception. 100%. That's a thing.
Theft by deception.
Late night.
It's not really theft if you're giving it away though, right?
She didn't pass Carpy because you can hear her very recently in FFG stream. So whose cat was that then meowing? That's BBJ's meow. Definitely. Hi, Sweet Vintage So. Hi. No, but there's no proof where she is. She could take a pic of BBJ and then shove her in a box. Who knows? There's no proof at all. Yeah.
That really is painting a worst case scenario out there, hey?
We would see her in the curtain stop.
Oh, I hate when she does that.
Yeah, stick figure, exactly.
This could be the worst thing that happened ever.
French Fry Goblin doesn't even like cats, okay? And if she has a dog, that's distressful. That's very distressful for BBJ. Wearing collar, she doesn't like collars. She chain smokes around her pets. You're accusing me of smoking shisha? Well, she chain smokes actual cigarettes. Yeah, Gingerbread. She has her at her house, obviously. Because Amy Flowers lives in California, and the vet report was in French from Montreal. I have the vet's address. Exactly. Okay, Big Toe. Exactly.
Chantal sits here and says, well, she could just get her out for a photo op and then stuff her back into a box. Or she could be living somewhere else. Or she could have been given to someone who wanted BBJ who wasn't local. Who the fuck knows? It's not playing out on the internet anymore. If it's not playing out on the internet anymore, it's not in my direct or peripheral vision. I can hope for the best things. I don't need to see it all. I don't want to see. I don't need to peek behind the curtain. I don't need to step behind the curtain, certainly. I just want to watch my stories and have a laugh. And hope that the innocent cats are okay.
Exactly, Golden Girl. I'm not regretting my decision to rehome her. But who I rehomed her to is not the person I rehomed her to. That's a problem. Because I don't know where BBJ is. I don't know if she's okay. And it's still a legal issue. Goblin is not racist. Shut up. Go look in Wikipedia. The whole article is about it being a mythological ugly creature like her. Okay? So yeah, have a seat.
Oh no, my mouse. There we go.
You won't in the daytime if I go live, you'll see the view, but you can't see it from this window because it's just reflecting our doors. That's all it's doing. There's nothing. She can't explain it. Nope. She can't. Madiha, that's fine. It's not just about anger. It's about, yeah, I mean, I think I have a right to be angry. I don't know. If people were messing with your life...
Yeah, Lauren, I was talking about that on Tuesday. I really wish she would learn to stop using language when she's told that it's terrible, but she refuses.
It's easy for you to sit there and judge me as a viewer who's like...
Oh, also, hello, Julia.
...is not affected by this.
I want to call it Juliet. I think Juliet's a better name. Julie. Jules?
Hi, Blacks.
J-Cat.
Well, apparently there's evidence that she's like a real person and like her mom's last name is Flowers too. I don't know. There's like somebody doxed, well, her information was public, but somebody found out who she was, but she's not FFG's sister-in-law. She's in California. So, that's why I thought my cat was going to. And I was lied to, manipulated, you know, like, You regret rehoming your dogs? Of course I miss my cats. I dream about them. And like, you know, somebody's fostering Sam until I can get him. Like I have somebody good fostering him until I can have him back,
I don't believe that.
which is a really good alternative.
J-Dog. J-Dog. That's a good one.
Sweetie. You know, and
Yeah, literally if you type in Wikipedia goblin Jewish, one of the first searches is stereotypes of Jews in literature. Yeah, and then it goes on to describe the villain Jew stereotype and how all of that ties into the fantasy creature of a goblin. So yeah, maybe just like it's not a long stretch or walk to search something, and it's even easier when you have an audience telling you that it's wrong. But she's defiant and she needs to win.
yeah, like I didn't take BBJ to the vet because I was in Kuwait, but as soon as I came back, I made an appointment for her vet, which I preferred, which the next available appointment I took, and I took her within like the next couple weeks, you know?
No, none of that happened.
They said it wasn't an emergency. Like, she's an older cat. She has health issues. Of course she does.
Who said it wasn't an emergency? You?
And you're prolonging her suffering. That's animal abuse. Prolonging the cat's suffering for your own selfish needs is animal abuse. No, she wasn't crying in pain. And I didn't let her cry in pain because, again, a month late after I was here, and I had him check her nails on video chat with me, Pete's did, her nails looked fine. She's older. They grow very fast. That was ignorance on my part. I already admitted to that and apologized for it. All right? Yeah, so...
So, okay, if you acknowledge that you're in the wrong in all of this, I would recommend just dropping it. Just not talking about it. Drop it. Drop it, drop it, drop it.
I didn't intentionally do it. It's not abuse. I didn't abuse my cat. She was well taken care of for many, many, many years. Yeah, exactly. Animal control didn't see her crying in pain. Exactly. She was crying in pain. If the cats were abused, again, the animal control, animal welfare got 3 reports. And they did an even more in-depth review the 3rd time because of how many times they came already. So those reports will show up in court. Don't worry. Don't worry. You can accuse me all day of not having a case. Well, we'll see.
No, see, the thing is with problematic language is that, like, it's all very much a contextual thing. When you are actively utilizing words to try to hurt people, that's when it's not cool. Like, it's just not cool.
See. So, and they even said having a...
Specifically in this example, obviously, there are words out there that are, that are bathed in hatred and shouldn't actually be used to address anyone or ever. But something like goblin in fantasy and then goblin in reference to someone who is Jewish, for instance, like, they are 2 different contexts. Just don't call people names. There you go.
Messy house is not a house. The cats had food and water and a clean box at the time. Okay? So sometimes when I was very depressed and I neglected my house, maybe their eating area was messy. Doesn't mean they're abused. So shut up with your false outrage.
Neglect is abuse, though. Big Mac, thank you so much for being here for 11 months. Big Mac says, now explain the ear infection and untreated kidneys. Yeah, and the untreated arthritis and just all of those things that made Chantal not a great pet owner.
Yeah, exactly. So, and the courts will determine if I abuse the cats. Because I'm sure she'll try to try to sell that point. But it's not going to happen.
I have no idea, Miss Penguin. That's a good point.
How about people call her out on her lies? She is still lying that she doesn't have the cat to her audience to manipulate them. And she's trying to deflect by saying I'm an animal abuser. Really? Where's the cat? Cats live in barns, they live outside, so her house was messy, so what? Yeah, exactly. They were well...
Someone just tried to justify Chantal's disgusting household as cats live in barns. Oh my god, these people.
Taken care of. And for
these people!
many, many, many years. Like, other than that, those few times, like, I'm sure people are, like, pristine animal care experts for, like, okay, what happened to her dog Maggie then? What happened? You're gonna tell me she's a really good animal? Yeah, the problem is, we don't see her life because she's a pussy. So that's the problem. Yeah, Blacks, exactly.
Again, like I said, this is the danger of building castles. If you talk about stuff on your real life enough and refuse to show it, you know, the logic is hard.
Yeah, she took a lot of money from you.
Well, the logic that often at times is applied to Chantal is hard to navigate.
Idiots. And lied to you in your face. So no one better ever accuse me of being a liar. Sweetie!
Afro Fairy, hello.
Doesn't matter if she's a reaction channel, Lauren. She lied to steal a cat. That's not hers. So, yeah, she has to show that. She has to be accountable for that. And if you're going to go on a diet journey, weight loss journey with people on board, and you don't weigh in, how the fuck do people know that you're losing weight? Can you explain that? You're just stupid. Yeah, I'm smoking shisha. There is a very...
I have no idea about the context surrounding that, but generally, like, I've spoken to you guys a lot about my weight loss, weight gain, gym activities, and all of that stuff. And admittedly, like, I'm on camera, so I assume it might be a little bit of a harder thing to talk about off camera. But I will say, like, Chantel probably needs to realize that, like, even though we're on camera, not on camera, whatever, we're all just people with stories that we can tell. So if you are on a weight loss journey, if you're on a weight gain journey, if you're on a gym journey, on a lifestyle, fitness, mental health journey, like, if you're a content creator, it is within your boundaries how much of your life you show. The audience expectation about how much you show will vary depending on the audience. Some people care, some people don't. Like, I don't know why Chantel's so butthurt about all of this. You heard me, butthurt. Chantel is not bobbing for apples. Hello, thank you for the super chat, mate. Chantel is not bobbing for apples says, I thought we weren't talking about it anymore. Well, no. Just this one last stream, apparently, mate.
Pretty well ventilated. So what? There's no smoke. Do you see smoke? There's no smoke. No, I don't watch her at all, ever. Do you think I actually sit there and watch her? Never in a million years. The only time I ever hear anything is from reaction channels about her. Yep. I don't fucking give her a view. Are you kidding? Anyways, I'm sorry to swear, but I'm taking the bitch down, and that's it.
Oh.
Oh, well, I didn't do the water fast. Whatever. Get over it.
Accountability for everyone else but Chantel.
So what? I'm a weak loser. I didn't do a water fast. Okay, is that what you want to hear? Oh, well, I gained weight, so what? I'm fat. Even if I was 800 pounds, that has nothing to do with the fact that she's a piece of crap. Hi, Brenna! Yes, she does, Melissa.
Right, and I think that regardless of how much the number on the scale shows for Chantel, that she's a terrible person. Great, I'm so glad we've cleared all of that up.
That she has lots of toys. She has a scratching post.
She truly thinks people don't like her because of how much she weighs. That's crazy. Crazy.
Right there. And yes, she does. We took her to get her nails cut. We took her to the vet. She has her vaccinations. Yes.
No, she doesn't. She wasn't vaccinated against FLV. And she lived in a household with FLV. As, like, an 18-year-old cat. Like, imagine... Like, it's terrible to imagine, but thinking about an 18-year-old cat getting FLV and how quickly that would happen and how easily, like, deterioration and stuff would happen. Like, she didn't give a fuck about that.
What if
she didn't get them vaccinated? Like, she just kept them on the other side of the door. Wild.
Fast, I don't know. I thought, like, before I could do 5 days... I guess I'm not ready. If I were to do something like that, I don't know what I was thinking. God. Hi, Blackzillion. Thanks for showing love. I appreciate it. Your comments always make more sense. Like, I swear the zombies have none. You can sue her.
I'm jealous of her beauty. That's what it is.
Defamation of character since she's accusing of being an animal abuser. Yeah, she's definitely ruined my reputation by that. Definitely. I'm sorry, but also people are too effing sensitive. Like, they don't even.
People are too sensitive, everybody. Get ready.
Care at all about, like, what people are going through. Like, oh, well, their dish was messy and her... Like, I explained the nails overgrown a million times. These people have seen my cats. Like, I will pull up all the vet records. I mean, like...
Do you want to pull up the vet records from the year before where the vet told you that she needs to come in and have her bloods done and stuff, and you ignored that advice from the vet and decided, no, I will just get high as fuck and neglect my cats? Let's pull that record.
There's no way. With all my vet records, with animal control records proving that I'm not an animal neglector and abuser, you know?
No.
And
no, I don't know.
So many people messaged me to take BBJ. So many people did. And I said, no, because I'm not going to give them to some random person on the internet.
And yet...
So this person, I wanted to make sure they were local. I never ever in my life...
She could have picked up the phone. She could have had a phone call with Miss Flowers. She could have had a FaceTime. She could have done all of these things, actually been introduced to this person, instead of doing everything via text and then offloading BBJ to a stranger. Who was not the stranger she was talking to. How fun. How fun. Lottie, that's fun.
I thought that someone would be so
that's
demented as this Amy Flowers loser who thinks they're not going to get karma. You will. Never, honestly, I know that, like I said, is it astrology? I know it's, like, kind of haram in Islam, but...
So she acknowledges it, but she doesn't care.
Aries don't stop. Yes, Allah's here.
Aries don't
Hi,
stop.
Just Beauty, you changed your name back?
Aries. Can't stop, won't stop.
No, we did answer the door. They came 3 times. Yes, they did. Pete's answered the door when I was in Kuwait. They came. Well, I'll get the reports. Don't worry about it. It even sounds like a fake name. I thought so too, but I don't think it is. I think that's like her real name.
Paz, I'm so sorry. I hope you're okay.
Because I have her address, so I can definitely serve her. I don't have FFG's address if anyone knows any information about her. I'm not going to dox it publicly, but I will use it to serve her. If not, I can get it other ways and serve her other ways anyways.
Oh, great. Okay, we're going full legal bees. Bring it on.
Malice, how did I lose when the battle hasn't even yet begun? Get your delusional ass out of here. Bye. Yeah, I did take BBJ to the vets, so there are reports.
The last report would have been a year beforehand.
Why do people just talk about things that they don't know anything about? Like,
Ma'am, mirror. You.
so how
this
are
one.
my cats neglected and everything when they were so happy in my videos? How,
BBJ could barely eat, had a whole heap of stuff going on. That's neglect. Like, this does not take a rocket scientist.
how? For years. How did I have it for 19 years? How? Nassim, no, it's not my priority. But yeah, I think it is a bit ridiculous that I can't have a life and marry somebody who's just happens to be, I believe he's my soulmate. He's in another country. What can I do? I was in a hard situation. So when I came back to Canada for that month, I had so much to take care of. I had to take care of packing up my entire place. I had to worry about moving. I had to worry about...
No, you didn't. You literally dumped everything. Like, you didn't bring anything. I think you barely brought clothes.
cutting so many ties in Canada. I had to worry about the pets, like what to do with them. And I had a very limited time.
Uh-huh. But that was a time frame that she put on herself, just a reminder. She, in the past, remember the mansion? Remember the mansion? Oh, how life could have been different if we ended up in that mansion. If only we just got in that mansion. During the mansion phase, she was all but set to leave the villa, and then apparently could just call up the rental agency and say, oh, hi, sorry, our place has fallen through, so we need to go back to month. And that's what happened. The time limit she put on herself in Canada was a time limit she was in charge of. No one else. And with all of that said, even if she did get kicked out of the villa right on time, she still had family that she was staying with. No, nonsense. Stupid. Stupid is what it is. Stupid. Just need to get in that mansion.
In real life, you can't just point the finger in a witch hunt. FFG's vet didn't turn the case over to animal control. Nope. Exactly. And her report...
Frozen, that's great. She would too.
Saturn, very important beezer. Ready, set, rebees. Yeah, she made a big accusation calling me an animal abuser. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Her vet report doesn't say that. It says in French that the previous history of the cat, because the vet doesn't know it, is that it was rescued from a neglectful situation about 1 to 2 weeks ago. So all the vet knows is that this person, this goblin, came in flapping her chins, claiming
Again, we never learn.
that the cat was neglected and probably put on the waterworks and probably laid it on heavy.
Oh my god, the Italian leather couch that had to be hand conditioned. Yes, and like the 3 other cats and the backyard and the content room and a screen in every room, 18 screens. And it definitely wasn't Carly and Charlie's place. Yeah, oh god, what a time. What a time we could have had.
And so, you know, and of course the cat, like, sure, she has a lot of health issues. She's freaking 21. She's on death's door. She's suffering. So my job as someone who loves and cares for her was, when I was taking her to the vet, which you've seen my communication with Amy Flowers, if I didn't give a shit about her, I wouldn't have even made the appointment, was to determine with the vet, okay.
The reason why you made that appointment, though, I believe, was because you were panicking because you knew that something was wrong with the cat. And I don't know, somehow you must have justified in your head that giving the cat away while BBJ had the nails growing into her pads was an okay thing, and then must have had just a moment of, like, realization to think, oh, that's not a good look.
This cat has a lot of, like, what health issues she has. Is it more humane to just euthanize her? And how effing hypocritical for her to be like, I'm going to save BBJ. Like, I'm going to save BBJ. Because she's going to put her down. She euthanized 2 of her dogs. So I have to put that on a 10-minute loop. She euthanized 2 of her dogs. So who's the one with the kill count on the animal side? Her. She killed her dogs. Yeah, exactly. No vet will make that accusation if they don't know the history. They can't tell. Oh, I gave the cat...
Again, I stand by what I said on Tuesday. I think if a vet looks at a cat and sees the cat matted with, like, filthy ears, nails growing into the pads, like, having trouble walking, bad teeth, I'm going to assume that that vet will make a judgment call and say, yes, that cat may be old, but that cat also hasn't been cared for, which is neglect. That's what that is.
I abused the cat, so I gave the cat rotten teeth. I gave the cat chronic kidney disease. What? Those are all age-related issues, 100%.
But you didn't treat them. That's the concept that you're not understanding. You didn't treat any of these things. How is this... How? That's neglect.
And I can get a vet to say that, because when I brought the vet, BBJ to the vet, remember that time with Smeagol? That was the problem with her. She had kidney disease, onset kidney disease.
Oh, so you admit to knowing that she had kidney disease for a year and didn't treat it whatsoever. Wow, you really are a peach.
100%.
Peach.
And that's common in elderly cats. There's nothing you can do about it.
I'm pretty sure there's treatment that you can do for kidney disease. Yep. Also, there's treatment you can do for severe extreme non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. That's got all to do with diet, I'm led to believe. But you don't give a fuck, so...
Honestly, prolonging the suffering to me is animal abuse. 100%. There's nothing to do about those issues. So no. It's not neglect. If you can't do anything about it, you can't do anything about it at her age.
You can give them medicine and treatment, which you refuse to do because you're terrible.
So, my vet bills, they're in Canada, but I will definitely have them for court. Don't worry. Oh, I've always shown proof of everything. I've shown so much more proof than her. Like, literally. Are you kidding?
Where's the marriage certificate? Where's the keys to the mansion? And not salsa does not equal keys. Come on now.
If I have BPD, that has nothing to do with her stealing the cat and being a bully. So
no, secret Twitter account. It's really not. I don't think it's that much of a stretch.
That's just gonna further prove my case. Defamation. I have so much. I have so much. Don't worry about it. It doesn't bother me. No, because I still have my fans and followers. You'll never take that.
I am a follower of yours, Chantal, not in the way that you're thinking though. I follow the BS that you do on the internet. That's my definition of that.
Funny.
Not a fan though.
Because the people who know me and have been following me for years have seen. Yeah, get the ball rolling, don't worry. Oh yeah, I'll be in Canada, don't worry. Soon enough.
I'd say she'll be in Canada within the week.
So I don't want to go to Canada right now, but I feel like I have to deal with some things. And honestly, I can get some other things taken care of that I didn't get the chance to do. So yeah, I guess it'll be a
like get rid of the Kia. Where's the Kia?
needed trip. So
the followers of the fruit flies.
we'll see. I'm thinking about, like, I'm not going to tell you guys like which flight I'm going on and anything, but there's many different options to go. And I'm thinking like maybe layovers would be fun in different countries. There's like you can take the long way to Canada, or you can take the direct way, which I usually do with Qatar Airways. But you can also go with other airlines. There's a million different airlines, you know, and some of them have layovers in Germany, some of them have layovers in Amsterdam. So I was thinking, like, I could vlog. Why not? I've always wanted to travel, you know.
Oh my god, please go to Germany or Amsterdam. I would live for that content.
It'll be like a nice little vacation, and
yeah, a cute little vacation, a layover. Yeah. Please.
and also, yeah, the weather will be better in Canada, so it'll be a little bit, but I will. Oh,
Oh, that would be amazing.
I'm gonna miss my husband and my
How long
pets.
until Bear Week? Isn't
But
it in September?
I won't stay for very, very long. I'll stay as long as I need to get the ball rolling. And if in a few months I have to come back to deal with things because I don't know if I'll
Oh no,
have
it's October, sorry. No, we've still got some time. We've still got some time until Bear Week.
to attend court in person or if I can do it virtually. But all
We do love a little vacay. How
you
fun.
have to do to take someone to court is go to the courthouse and file. It's like, I don't need money for that. I don't need thousands and thousands of dollars for a lawyer. I don't. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. True. He's gonna be singing Reba songs. Sweet vintage though. Very important. Randy said we'd be sweet vintage. Thank you. But yeah. No, I'm not going back because I have to. Because if I had to, I would have been gone back. I would have traveled when my
Badosi, hello, thank you for being here for 21 months. Badosi says, I'm so tired of hearing about BBJ. She's just lying. She is lying. She's trying to rewrite her own narrative. And I wouldn't even trust Chantal's memory at this point. But thank you very much for being here for 21 months, mate. Chantal's most restaurant. Oh, linkage. There we go. Thank you for the support. Appreciate
3
you.
months was up. So he will miss me. Yeah, nurse. Are you traveling at the end of this month? I'm not gonna tell you guys exactly when I'm traveling. I'll just pop up, I guess, at some point. Hi, CrossFit. So, no, and I'm not talking about my bankruptcy. That's being dealt with, like, by me. So no. You didn't treat her UTI. I didn't even get a chance to take her to the vet. And UTIs are from her chronic kidney disease. So yeah, more than likely, she has chronic kidney disease. I don't care. Smoking? Are you kidding? She chain smokes in front of her pets. So she's a fat hypocrite. She can suck it. She smokes regular cigarettes, which are full of poisons. Plus, getting a visa to Canada is very tough for a Syrian national.
She's got a lot to say. Well,
Well, they have way more hoops to jump through. Yeah, people don't realize that. Like, come on. A simple search. Elderly cats are very prone to UTIs. Everything she has wrong with her is because she's older, not because I neglected her. Because why is Sam fine then? Like, please. Hello, Passion Tim. Plus, I didn't know that. Yeah, so I mean, heavy metal. I have a whole channel, a couples channel of my exciting life, and
Did we miss that channel? Where'd that channel go? Chantel's got a whole channel. A couple's channel with her exciting life? I would like to see it.
I documented the whole travel journey. You can check them out. This one stream is about something that's affecting me in my life now. Why are you here
One
questioning
stream.
me and listening? Yeah, it's water. Mimi, shisha's not the same at all. Like, I don't care what people say. It's a water vape. All the only ingredients is honey, flavor, and tobacco. If you look at the ingredients in a pack of cigarettes, which she obviously chain smokes because she sounds like the Wicked Witch of the West, East, South, North. She sounds like a multi-directional witch.
Don't be coming for Alphaba. Calm down.
All right, and she has that smoker's cackle. Same thing with her BFF there that she threw under the bus, who still friggin' kisses her butt. Pathetic people.
I would like to see the exciting content.
I've never in my life. Just keep strong. The ones who have been here know. Thank you, Lux Chaos. 7 months together. Ready, set, repeat. Exactly. Those of you who have been following me since my first vlog on my channel when I was in with my ex or whatever, you guys saw how the cats were in. I had random cat breaks. My cats were always beezing in my videos. My house was clean. I went through a very depressive time. Okay?
Sure. Yeah.
Like,
yeah. It's because
these
BB was
these
there.
girls
Who
probably
cleaned.
smoke meth around. Yeah, they probably do a lot worse. Exactly. And she's not even around me right now. And there's 3 vents. It's very
Hi,
cold in
honey.
here.
Thank
There's
you
no
for the
leftover
support.
smoke, so whatever.
Welcome back to Popstar.
Who cares if you
Appreciate you.
screenshotted me smoking a vape? What is that going to be? Animal abuse proof? Please. You're going to have to prove a lot more, honey. Get ready. Get ready. I can't wait. I can't wait.
I can't
love how
wait
she
either.
thinks she's won. People, yeah, if you have any videos of her smoking, if you have any videos, her and Shannon's pets were there. They were smoking weed and cigarettes, and then she drove to Montreal. She's a
I'm getting so tired.
fat hypocrite. Beige Legs Productions, I made my life about my pets, and all my videos will prove that. 100%. 100%. And I'll tell the judge, hey, I was very depressed.
Thank you, One. Thank you for breaking into song for me. I appreciate you. Good morning, Support Muffin. Good to see you.
I have records of that. I have all my, I'm going to post my medical records because I can show you my A1C, my most recent one, my most recent blood sugar that I'm not diabetic. I can show you so much.
Wouldn't matter if you were, but it would explain a few things.
That I was in the psychiatric hospital, suicidal, and people want to come for me with the Cuba rage. I'm not saying that raging was...
Oh, I see. We're out here just using all of the defense tricks today. Jenny, thank you for the super chat. Jenny says, does she not remember that she joked about euthanizing the cats for weeks before finally rehoming because of viewer outrage? So modest. Much serene, Jenny, yes. No, I specifically remember that one time she sat there and said, well, I could get rid of BBJ and you would never know. Remember that? That was terrible. Thank you for the support. And 46, thank you for the super chat as well. 46 says, wait, her house was clean? Whose house? Or when she lived with BB? Yeah. Chantel didn't keep it clean, I don't think, because she was the one hiding the pizza boxes in the bedroom closet. But she did live in a clean space for a time. Yep. Oh no, did it break? Oh no, it broke. Please hold, chat. I have to do a thing real quick. It's just gonna, get mad at me. Yep, no, it's fine. Everything's fine. Oh wait, this will work.
Go with other airlines. There's a million different airlines, you know, and some of them have layovers in Germany, some of them have layovers in Amsterdam. So I was thinking, like, I could vlog. Why not? I've always wanted to travel. You know, it'll be like a nice little vacation, and also, yeah, the weather will be better in Canada, so it'll be a little break. But I will. I mean, oh, I'm gonna miss my husband and my pets, but I won't stay for very, very long. I'll stay as long as I need to get the ball rolling. And if in a few months I have to come back to deal with things because I don't know if I'll have to attend court in person or if I can do it virtually. But all you have to do to take someone to court is file.
2 minutes from the end.
Go to the courthouse and file. It's like there's. I don't need money for that. I don't need thousands and thousands of dollars for a lawyer. I don't.
I think I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna start skipping because it's been almost 2 hours.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder. Clutter is different than filth. Yeah, sometimes my house was very, very, very messy.
We know. Yes. Correct.
It's time to go. I'm sorry. That sounds insensitive, but I don't want my cat. I didn't want her to suffer. So My health is deteriorating? You don't know my health issues. Please, give me a break. And I'm not 90.
Ah, J to the D. Fair enough. I
And I'm not a
understand.
cat.
Thank you.
The people putting a value of a cat's life over a human being, you're fucked up. That's all I gotta say. And I don't give a shit what you say.
No one's putting the value of a human being over animals. That's a straw man argument, I believe, is the term they use. Just saying, like, apply the same empathy to your own life and the life of others that you caretake. Period.
It's unselfish, exactly. Shut up, Shahala. Bring shame. Give me a break. You know nothing. Worry about your own family.
Rip.
Bring shame to your family. What? Like what? Give me a break. For defending myself?
No. I mean, I don't want to lump her family in with her. Chantel's a terrible person. The end. That's it. Skip ahead.
You don't just change overnight. I can't find modest clothes here to fit in Brie Michelle, but so what? What does that have to do? See, more deflection from her viewers. More deflection over my weight. Like, are you kidding? She looks like an orangutan. She's obese herself.
Hey, Chantel, maybe we just, like, stop calling people names. Or not, whatever. I mean, look, I know what I'm watching, but just, whew. Unflicked Bean, hello friend, thank you so much for being here, and thank you for the support. Unflicked Bean says, she's all mouth, no knickers. Is that the phrase? She regurgitates the same old crap. She really does. Well, you know, she might be some knickers or UK pants when she gets to Canada with her legal bees. Who knows?
It's very odd, Kelly. She can't just do a video of BBJ, but it's convenient for her when her views are low to bring up BBJ. Let's order BBJ. Views are low. People are starting to open their eyes. Let's order BBJ at Cattle Ranch. Let's oh, fuck off. She doesn't want a cattle ranch. She wants love and treats.
And probably healthcare to continue, like, living. That's an important thing that Chantel refused to give her animals.
I would make excuses, exactly. She's at her brother's. Nope, that was proven a lie on her Twitter. She was at home. YouTube is full of the most hypocritical, lame, unaccountable, judgmental bias. You pick apart someone's life who didn't mind actually living on camera, but y'all wouldn't have the guts to do the same. Exactly.
Rita has.
And I say that all the time. You all come for Amber Lynn. At least she has the balls to show herself and live her life.
Oh, really, Baker Girl? Oh, the memory of ham pants? How nice. Oh, better times. Somehow better times.
I'm sorry. And that's not excusing all her behavior, but no one's perfect, you know? And the things between her and Destiny are no one's business, except for hers and Destiny's. And honestly, I find it pretty crappy of Destiny to start outing her now that they're broken up. I hate people who do that. I will never mess with people who do that. I don't trust anyone for those reasons. I have like a few friends in my life. You can say, you don't have friends? Good, I don't want friends.
Wait, I thought you just said you had friends.
Because friends turn out to be enemies more
Okay, so Chantel's confirming. No friends.
often than not.
Got it. Noted. That
Which
makes
is
sense.
very true. The first video FG posted when she was actually Mimi.
I do have a few friends, but who cares? Who even needs friends? They all turn on you anyway.
Yeah.
She's funny.
No, but seriously, you guys are my supporters. But, you know, it doesn't mean you support everything I do. But her zombies support everything she does. The more vile, the more it's supported. And then she has the nerve
Don't even like friends. Who would want friends?
to comment, make her content, reacting to my weight loss journey and my struggles.
Oh,
when she's losing weight for spite. When she doesn't even weigh in. How are you?
Chantel, just so you know, there are people who react to you, respond to you, watch you, criticize you, say things about you, who aren't on a weight loss, weight gain, health care gurney. You don't... Again, you keep setting these goalposts about who can and can't react to you. Literally anybody can, Mary.
You can have a weight loss journey and hold yourself accountable when you don't weigh yourself. When you don't even show what you're eating. I had salmon today. Oh, really? Did you? Bullshit. Prove it.
What did I have today? I can't prove it because it's already in my stomach, but what did I have today? I had a bag salad. That was pretty good. I had some beef with it. That was pretty good. I had a protein shake. I've got lamb that I'm going to have after this stream. I had some black coffee. I had a gold monster. I had this Pepsi Max. I've got this tea. Yep. That's what I had today.
Prove it. No.
Chat, what have you had today? Carrot buns, same way.
Oh, sorry. People are dumb. The audacity, yeah.
I didn't film my meal, therefore it didn't happen.
It's irrelevant, Danfords. Whether I can breathe or not is irrelevant. No, G. Because why would viewers care? Why do they watch her rage about the same thing? Doesn't it get sickening? The same thing over and over and over. She's fat. Her husband doesn't love her. Blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, she doesn't even have a man. She makes up her man. Get a life. Hi, Anita. Well, if you find that funny, you're more stunted than you realize. So.
I'm not allowed friends, Linda. That's fair.
Hello, Dangling. Hi, Mike. I know, Anita, yeah.
Oh, a banana on toast. How good, Andraste? How good is a banana on toast? Classic.
Converting to Muslim doesn't change everything overnight. No, it doesn't. Sorry. Like,
Chantal is exactly the same person as she has always been. Just gonna, like, growth. Where? Honey, thank you for being here for 28 months. Honey says, I had Balinese roasted pork today. It's so good. Oh, that does sound lush. Thank you for sharing it. Thank you for being here for 28 months, mate. That sounds good. I had friends today.
yeah, Aaron was the venom directed towards me, mostly because of her and her reactions. So, no one gets big from salmon and green leaves. Yeah, exactly, Blacks. They're all stupid. They're all, like, ridiculous, honestly. Suze, hi, Suze.
That felt like a little bit of a self-burn towards Chantal as well there.
Isn't smoking haram? No, it's actually not. It's not. It's frowned upon, but so it is in Christianity too.
Oh, there it was. That's the quote.
Isn't smoking haram? No, it's actually not. It's not. It's frowned upon, but so it is in Christianity too.
Right.
Hey, babe.
Right. There you go. Chantal's going to school us. Yep. Shisha isn't haram. It's just frowned upon. But, you know, it's frowned upon in Christianity as well. So, like, who truly can say?
Where's Julia?
What about lying? What's lying seen to be? Or gluttony? Or hatred? What about bigotry? What about...
I think she's over here in the corner.
Just all of these really fun things. These really fun concepts.
Is she there sleeping?
Yeah.
Oh no, Snoopy's back.
Assalamu alaikum. Walaikum salam. Hello. Hi, Lulu.
I think that FG said she has a man called Lumberjack.
Yeah, he looks like a lumberjack. Meanwhile, she lusts over...
Gosh.
I think that FG said she has a man called
Hold on, I'm going to play it in real time. Just so you can... Hold on, because I think the speed is messing it up. Ready?
Lumberjack.
Yeah, he looks like a lumberjack. Meanwhile, she lusts over other men and...
Gosh.
yeah.
It's the same. Chat, it's the same. Tell me that it's not. You can't, because it is. It's the same.
Why were you with him on
She's loser,
Valentine's?
coward, hide her face always, and hide her life.
Gosh.
Disgusting lady, oh my god.
It makes fun of your looks. Have you seen her ex?
Yeah,
Looks like a bald natter.
She called me fat.
There it is again.
12 chance, she called me fat.
Gosh.
Okay, okay,
It's so good.
Bella. Yeah, I know. The diet meals, yeah. Well, I'm gonna be getting back to that because I'm gonna be subscribing like monthly. So it's a bit
Oh,
pricey,
dear.
but it comes with like you can contact somebody on WhatsApp. You can also, you know, there's no way. Why don't you go on the skywheel with your man then? That's a romantic thing. You went with just saying.
Chat, I'm really glad you enjoy these shenanigans. Thank you for being wonderful.
Imagine the two of them on the skywheel, like Marge's sisters.
Oh, God.
Male blow up doll. And you know what? I don't care if you don't have a man, but don't come for me and mine then. That's like hypocrisy 101. Okay.
Are those the 7? Wait, that's 6. What's the 7th? Wrath, gluttony, sloth, greed, pride, lust. Something else, right?
Stan Akid. Yeah, Walla. She called him fat. She said he had bitch tits.
Oh, God, I can't. I just... Again, different reality. I'm just gonna sit back here, push my little buttons, not engage, and watch my stories. Because I just can't.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
Envy? Oh, is it envy?
Egg on legs
Green.
with an orangutan body. Yes, I'm shaming her for shaming my husband's body. I'm comparing. I can't. My brain is just gonna explode.
I'm so tired.
The new rotting HelloFresh. No, they deliver the food, I think.
Beeson is a deadly sin.
I don't know if it's weekly or every day. I guess I'll find.
Oh, I think my lamb's done.
Hi, little
Ooh,
Teddy.
it's
Will you dance
beeping.
for us? I can't. I did cancel HelloFresh. I checked. I wasn't sure.
I appreciate you, Lottie. Thank you.
Salah's laugh. A hard-boiled egg.
I'll do it again. Don't make me do it again.
Seriously. And she has the nerve to judge, oh, I think your diet's going well. Yeah, well, at least you can see that my diet's not going well. You just lie behind an avatar.
Someone said FFG looks like boiled egg.
Gosh.
And he has a right to laugh back, even though, whatever, because she comes for him a lot.
Every time I'm tickled pink.
She's called him the most disgusting things.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna play all her live streams.
I'm the least amount interested in the back and forthery of, well, they called me this, well, they called me that. Oh my god, just go on a health gurney or don't. That's it. That's it. Maybe some messy drama, but this whole like name calling on the internet, it's tired and stupid and oh. There we go. I hate it. There we go. That's what I was trying to do.
Streams in front of the judge.
Hi,
and
Steven.
they can decide for themselves who's the more vile one. People have limits.
I don't think a judge is going to make a judgment on who is more vile of a person. I don't think that works. I don't think that's how that works. Hey, Chrissy, good to see you.
Mike, yeah. Yeah, I mean... Jealous of what? Jealous of what?
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to play this one. This is a banger. Oh god, so loud. Hold on. Oh, Moonface, congrats! Alright, here we go. I'm just going to speed her up a little bit.
Jealous of what? Everything you criticize me for, you don't have. So, like, oh,
Sorry, everybody's ears.
You'll be next to me. Yeah, well, I don't want to be referred, so she can take no for an answer. No means no, okay? No means no.
The circus has arrived. Yeah.
Or something.
I might need to balance that audio.
In a crappy hotel.
It's very loud in my ears. But it's me. I suck at balancing audio, so it's fine.
I got rid of the budget beezing, but I kept the very important beezers and the $4.99 one. Hi, Kelly. Julia's sleeping. No, I don't want to be friends. Why would I want to be friends with somebody who... Are you kidding?
Oh, Nonstop Jen has asked a question. Chat and myself, I need high-protein snack recommendations. Like a bar or like something you'd make. Let us know. High-protein... Well, anything based in cottage cheese. I make a cheesecake swap, which is cottage cheese and protein powder and a little bit of stevia. That's always really good for like a sweet tooth moment situation type of deal. I've also often made protein powder, like protein balls using peanut butter, which is good, but quite calorie dense. And don't make too many because you will snack on them through the night. And they're delicious.
No. Yeah, Elizabeth's Nirvana. No, FFG stole the cat with her brother. They came to my house to do it.
Okay, she keeps talking about this, and I'd like her to stop talking about this.
Cigarette butts. When I met her, she smelled like cigarette butts and cheap Tide.
She's so disgusting.
We've talked about this so many times.
She's a black soul.
Haven't heard
And
Bone
she
Train in months. Oh, Jehu, I'll add it in. Actually, that was another one I was gonna add in.
Will pay
Thank
for
you.
everything. She needs to get
Oh
on
my
with
God, I see.
life.
Hi.
Exactly. I mean, I've moved to another country to marry my soulmate. Was it easy to rehome the cats? Heck no. I'm getting Sam back some.
She's still talking about the
Gonna villainize
cats.
me when she put her dog down? Really? Please.
I do like a
You can get
boiled
tobacco
egg as
free shisha?
well. I said that weird. Boiled egg.
My shisha's
Wait.
French, I think, eh?
Yeah. Seems to be.
It helps my nerves when I'm live.
Yes, because Chantel's known to be such a nervous individual on a live stream.
Am I still on the floor? No, that hurts my back. Every time I sit on the floor for some reason, it hurts my back. When I do
Then why the fuck are you doing mukbangs down there, you numpty?
a mukbang, sounds like abuse and neglect to have them die randomly at such a young, interesting. Yeah, I mean, anyways.
Aren't certain nuts high in protein? Nuts have protein, but they're higher. They tend to be higher in
Made
fat.
fun of Salah's hips. How's he enough to take up 3 seats and you know damn well her boyfriend is her brother? Right, Elizabeth?
Hips.
His hips.
His hips.
Childbearing hips.
Disgusting how she talked like this way.
She's just jealous of his hips because she has none. She's built like an orangutan.
And she called me fat at the end.
I'm not. I don't. I just don't care. I just don't care. It's the back and forth. I wish someone would take some sort of road that's higher, but I doubt it because Foodie's never gonna. God, I don't care.
She has the nerve.
You know what? I'm actually a fan of the couples channel. Chantal, Snoopy, can you go and do something?
Yeah.
Just go and do something.
Anyway. I'm not going to talk about it forever, but I wasn't going to tell people that I was making the trip, but I'm going to at some point soon enough. What Stan? She needs to get a life reacting to someone she doesn't know. And the other, they're all weirdos, like reacting to what? Me sitting down and eating. Like, did you ever hear that loser? Well, you see, as you see here, does she really have back problems if she's sitting down and getting up? Yeah, I'm not disabled. My back hurts. Like, I can still get up and down, you know? Oh, some people are just so, like, get over it and find a new hobby, find new content. Instead of criticizing mine, if mine is so bad, do your own. Do your own and see what happens. It's a challenge. I'm challenging all the pathetic reaction channels to do their own
a challenge?
Content for a whole month. See
No, this is my content, so it's
how that goes. Yeah, Howie.
So, is she the one
Jody,
to say
I
that
have heard,
she will
yes.
never cover Kuwait up?
Oh yeah, our very first vlog.
Girl Scout, hello. Yes, this is a new hoodie. Yes, it's quite thin. I thought it was a little bit thicker, but it's okay. It's fine. I just need to wear layers.
She's like, no, I'm not going to cover Kuwait. It's too boring.
Too boring.
You're going to cover every little thing I do because nobody gives a crap about you. All of those 4,000 people are only watching you because they hate me. That's the only reason. Only reason.
She thinks like she's important or someone like who has value or something.
No personality.
She's trash.
She is, yeah.
Really, I can tell.
Oh yeah, it's easy to see. They will drag a 30-minute video and stretch it for 3 hours. Like how? Even her bestie Shannon called her Miss Potato Head all the time. Made fun of her all the time. And now they team up because I threw her aside for being a crappy friend. Well, no wonder. You make, like, what kind of former best friend makes a reaction channel about you, calls you the C word, and...
It is weird, Chantal, that all of your friends have left you for being a terrible person. Some of them choose to speak out about it on the internet in various forms. That is strange.
Fat and all this and that. Like... No, I'm sorry. I'm not going to be friends with someone like... I don't care if we were friends for 20 years. It means nothing. The minute you treat me like that, it's over. It's over.
Oh, chat baby, what a theory. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yo, mom,
Who needs friends anyway, Brandon, right?
on the stream, what in God's name is up with the 3-day Foodie Beauty strikes? Oh my gosh, Black Zillion.
Lord Brooke, hello.
Oh yeah, I always find out about that late. Apparently they do blackouts because they don't like me, but they can't. They can't, like... You're gonna block me out when I'm your job, I'm your content. I love people who too, like, she's demonetized. Do you know what, like, you're gonna celebrate that? Like, I've seen Booze celebrating that I possibly am demonetized. And if I stop making content, what are you gonna do for your channel? You're another obsessed channel. Your channel is all about me, nothing else. So what are you gonna do?
There's an important question from Mike. When does FFG even spend the money who took it from the zombies on? What she do with the money? She paid.
Okay, chat, I'm done. I'm sick of her. We're done. We're almost at 2 hours and I got lamb to check, so better things to do. So I'd like to say thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. I am learning not to be a completionist. It only had 20 minutes left. I could have sat here for another 20 minutes. I'm choosing not to. Look at me. Growth. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Drink your water, wear your sunscreen. Say hi to your friends and family. Give them a hug if they would like one, or if you need one, ask for a hug. Take a walk in nature. Just live a happy life and recognize that this is a different reality and don't fly too close to the sun. If you'd like to hit the like button on the way out, I'd appreciate that as well. For those of you on the rewatch, hello. I hope you're having a great time and thank you for your comments, opinions, and eyeballs. Chat, you've been wonderful and I've been Zach and I need to go. So I will see you all in the next video and or